Good morning, guys. A good, great morning to all of those who tuned into the realest thing coming out of Guyana. This morning, I want to discuss leadership. And there are many qualities and traits that suggest what leadership or what are the pillars and foundation of leadership, and not one of them is weakness. No leader, no motivational speaker, nobody who is on the up and up, who's growing, who wants to be at the head of anything, who wants to direct people, who wants to guide people. No one since the beginning of time who wants to be anything or become anything nurture weakness. Weakness is not a leadership trait. Well, no one until today, just the AFC and the PNC. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, bud.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Hello, good morning, Critic.
Yeah, morning. How can I help you, brother?
So, there's a problem on the East Coast, man. Now, every morning, throughout the East Coast, police directing traffic, right? However, in front of Spartan police station, there's two cops stopping and starting. Like, who is the matter, the man? And holding up the traffic. Where's that now?
Do you have a genuine concern or you just want to sound smart? I don't understand. What's the no? I confused. It sounds like a genuine concern, but knowing me and always reading the things, it sounds a little confusing. Because one thing you're saying, the Venezuelans, they hate and you hear guns company, wire. What do you believe they stop and search for? Your mother sweet man they're looking for? You mother and your fucking mother man ain't worth nothing, so you know. Yeah, brother.
Yeah, Critic. My credit done. It's a general concern.
Okay, so did you ask them, they stop you and search you?
They're stopping me and searching me every morning, man. Where's it, man?
Every man they're searching you?
Every morning.
What, send a photo you carry to me.
I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah, you're a fucking nuisance, boy. You're a menace to society. Every morning, the same two police stopping you and searching you. You got music in your car?
Every morning.
You got music in your car?
Mr. Ryan Crawford, I turn your fucking law.
You see what I'm telling you? You could listen to people. Here was the funny thing. People's tone of voice could tell you if they're serious. You could listen. I don't know how much people have the quality, but I could listen to people's tone of voice and know if they're serious about it. I remember me never hear your tone of voice, but in the tone, you can't do what you don't know. Now I'm talking about leadership. When you want, why do people follow people? How do you attain a following? You ever see anybody, oh, me freaking, oh, eh, and people follow them? Nobody follows weak people. Why I'm talking about it? I come across this thing this morning. This is AFC.
That's right here. Just in case. Like you've been practicing on this log here. For the side. There's a lot of fear here. People we've been talking with. You kind of feel.
This is why I wake up to this morning. So this is an AFC leader, a member of parliament, Sherrod Duncan, everybody knows him. And this is a two show. These are two leaders. Here the center of their conversation. While Venezuela is being aggressive to Guyana, and while there are many people stoking fear in our society. Now again, nothing is wrong with the regular man to have fear. But what is the attribute? What are the attributes of real leadership? They are many and varying. I can tell you, none of them entails being fearful. You could be a hypocrite, but you can't be a leader if you're fearful. They ain't got fear. Here, listen to me. You could be a hypocrite. You could try a thing. You could go to the front of the line. You could try to lead the pack. But when people are looking for guidance and leadership, they ain't looking, you understand? No set of men in no platooning or put an anti-man with a pink thing and a flag for the people talking and say, oh, we're not homophobic and we want to be inclusive and all them things they answer. But I tell you, no anti-man with a rainbow flag in front of no platoon. The day will never come when an anti-man with a sharp pants gonna be the individual leading any army for fight anywhere. Hey, hoo. You understand? That day will, many days will come. Many strange things are going to happen in the future. I could tell you, the freaks them ain't gonna be the ones, and the weak and lame ain't gonna be the ones to lead nobody. For millions of years, it's never been. It will not be. Never.
Sure, notice you got your cutlass right here. Just in case. Like you've been practicing on this log here.
Now, listen to this guy. He go up there for talk to Tusho. Tell Tusho you got cutlass. Knowing these things are irrelevant to what's going on. But the plan is to stoke fear in the Guyanese mind. Tusho, being the fool he is facilitating this. Now imagine his people watching at this and didn't know that he was so fearful. Maybe he didn't show fear, but he followed this fool. And now his people are thinking, oh my God, we didn't know Tusho got a puss. We didn't know he's scared shitless. Let's hear.
Aside Tusho, there's a lot of fear here. People we've been talking with. You kind of feel it too in the atmosphere, a kind of tenseness. In Batero, it's the final community before you get to the border. It's on the border, and there's a thin creek separating Guyana from Venezuela, the border here. You can actually reach out and touch the Venezuelan flag, and it's fluttering in the wind. And we have an outpost opposite their outpost. So you are smack in the middle of that. This beautiful community of Batero. What have residents been telling you about this Venezuelan issue here? Well, the resident...
Now bear in mind, he's talking to the Tusho of the community. What are the residents telling you? I thought the Tusho supposed to be telling the residents. What the fucking residents can tell people? I want rum for drink. We want sex. You understand? We see two Venezuelan, somebody shit, somebody fart. Where is the leadership here? You imagine an AFC so-called leader talking to an Amerindian leader and the residents telling them. Them not telling the residents. The Tusho has not informed himself sufficiently to be able to inform the residents. No. The residents informing him.
that is telling me that we got to move out from here. Everybody intend to move out.
No, listen to me.
Venezuelan issue here. Well, the resident that is telling me that we got to move out from here.
So the residents telling he's the leader. The residents telling they gotta move out. Y'all gotta get rid of the fucking two show. In Batero, y'all gotta get rid of y'all two show. Y'all two show might be a Venezuelan for all we know. How the residents gonna tell you? At a time of worry and anguish, it is the leader who brings together the people, who instills a certain sense of security in the people. Now the half man gonna meet the two show. And what they're telling people, the people tell them we gotta move out from here. this, man. I can't make up these things. Now me hear what they're saying.
Residents been telling you about. They have an outpost, and there's a thin creek separating Guyana from Venezuela.
It's a thin creek, buddy. Sherrod, you know it's a thin creek. It's as thin as your ass crack. There's a thin creek separating the thing there with the whole way you got it. Yes, it's a thin creek. You understand? When y'all got people going through y'all creek and all them things, nobody ain't fearful for nothing. Y'all bending over and taking thing up in your creek. But now Venezuela passing through the creek where they passing through all them, everybody's scared they gotta move out.
The border here, you can actually reach out and touch the Venezuelan flag, and it's fluttering in the wind.
Well, if it didn't touch you ain't touching them, they touching you.
We have an outpost opposite their outpost, so you are smack in the middle of that. This beautiful community of Embatero. What have residents been telling you about this Venezuelan issue here? Well, the resident that is telling me that we got to move out from here. Everybody intend to move out to go to Georgetown because...
You better go by AFC headquarters. Go by AFC headquarters when you come to Georgetown. The residents tell you
of the Venezuelan issues. That we hear about the war. So everybody decide for...
Imagine sitting down in front of a sitting MP. This buying a post-change meaning. Imagine there is a referendum that is coming up. A referendum. And sitting in front of an MP, and he start right there and said, no, not a war, a referendum. There's unease, there's aggression, there is no war, there is no impending war, there is no intended war. And you have a member of parliament going across the country and misleading people. Now, by having... Now, let me get it clear. Let me hear if he warned the man. Because right away, if I the interview, I tell you, there's no war. There's no impended war. There is not an intended war. There have been aggressions. There is a plan of a referendum on December the 3rd. There is no war. Will be no war. And I am saying there will be no war with the utmost belief in that. Not a prediction, but a conviction to see that there's no war. But listen to the fool's discussion.
Issues that we hear about the war. So everybody decide to move out. And why they was trying to move out? Because of the children. They have over 200 something children.
Bear in mind, you have a sitting MP. Hear this man saying about what? There's no war. Not, even the Venezuelans have not suggested that. And Guyanese are being led to believe by MPs, people who want to lead people. These are two leaders, by the way. One is a leader in the AFC, right? One is a leader in the AFC, and one is the leader for the community. Two punkanani. What they used to do is get two fucking scared and start dancing. Drinking and dancing and wine up on one another. Them two should start backballing on one another. Get boned and start rubbing it in one another crack. Up the creek. Because they ain't got no other purpose to serve to Guyanese. That's not what leadership does look like. Let me show you what leadership does look like. Let me stop for a while and show you what leadership does look like.
We are a peaceful people, struggling we struggle, and we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces, from foreign places, talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. No, we ain't giving up no mountain, and we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river, that belong to we, not the one blue sake. Not one rice grain, not one for us, not a blade of grass. This land is our land now, we're gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow, but never break. Our fathers came here, and they lived and died here, and we are moving from here, make no mistake. No, we ain't giving up no mountain, and we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river, that belong to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one for us, not a blade of grass. Love the open country of the Rupanuni and the Essex Cribble, daytime or night. Though we criticize it, this is our.
I pledge myself to honor always the flag of Guyana, and to be loyal to my country, to be obedient to the laws of Guyana, to love my fellow citizens, and to dedicate my energies towards the happiness and prosperity of Guyana.
Love the open country of the Rupanuni and the Essex Cribble, daytime or night. Though we criticize it, this is our home, we love it, and we mean to keep it. We have that right. Though we ain't giving up no mountain, and we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river, that belong to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one for a river, that belong to me.
So this is what leadership looks like, right? Leadership. You take a stance. It doesn't look like
So I
this.
noticed it got
These banner got forget too scared. You understand? Get a boner. And wind up on one another.
in the atmosphere, a kind of tenseness. In Batero, it's the final community before you get to the border. It's on the border, And
Look at
a
it.
thin creek
No,
separating.
you ain't had to. You ain't had to hear not much what the president say. You see, fly to one of the highest mountain peaks and hoist we flag for people know, yo, we there here. You see a set of men there. Now we come to these two manaku. You understand? Listen to their conversation.
Like you've been practicing on this log, on this log here. Further side, Tushao, there's a lot of fear here. People we've been talking with. You kind of feel it too in the atmosphere. I kind of tense that.
He ain't go for instill confidence in the people. He go for stoke fear in the people. There's a lot of fear. You could find and feel it. Where you feel it? Through the wood where you sit down upon there? You feel it in your body crack? Where you feel them from? You there in a revering community. You see a gun, you see a soldier, you see a Venezuelan tank. Where you feel, my Sharon? Where you feel? Where you feel it up in your hole at the bottom there? How you just feel fear? If you're not a kunumu, a puss. If it's not a puss, how you just feel fear? Eh? I don't frighten for Ben over.
In Matero, it's the final community before you get to the border. It's on the border, and there's a thin creek separating Guyana from Venezuela. The border here, you can actually reach out and touch the Venezuelan flag, and it's fluttering in the wind. And we have an outpost opposite their outpost, so you are smack in the middle of that. This beautiful community of Embatero. What have residents been telling you about this Venezuelan issue here? Well,
Bear in mind, let me clarify again. Sheriff Duncan is talking to the Tushao, who is the leader for the community, who is going to tell him what the residents has been telling them. In a time of worry, the residents tell him, he don't tell the residents. Yeah, I better get rid of the Tushao. He's a mushao, not a Tushao. He's a pushao.
Is that just telling me that we gotta move out from here. Everybody intend to move out to go to Georgetown because of the Venezuelan issues that we hear about the war. So everybody decide to move out. And why they was trying to move out because of the children. We have over 200 something children in the community here.
200 plus kids here.
200 plus?
Yeah.
That's a warrior.
We have like
Bear in mind, he didn't tell the man that they ain't got no war. He like we hear war, the war.
427 people in the community.
It's a big community.
Yeah, all the way this way here. So everybody was afraid, and there is nobody like from the government. Or
What the fuck you doing there, boss? How you leading when nobody for the government? You gotta go look for the help. You ain't got cell phone. You got boat and engine. What they coming for? They went in there last month, they went the month before. You got, what is going on? Is everything okay? You got police officer tell me what's going on. Is everything okay? And you transfer back to the people and tell the people everything is okay. Nothing ain't going on. You ain't see nothing. Nobody hold you. They push the finger in your hole. You even get a finger in your hole yet. Nobody in the government, what they coming for? Nothing ain't going on. You gotta make sure things going in, you.
anybody come to tell me like what could happen or
You're certain about that? Nobody from the
You're
administration?
certain nobody ain't come? What I got? Nothing ain't happening. It's Facebook war. We texting and we thinking and Venezuela saying news and that's the issue. I watch Facebook. I watch Brian Max. Yeah, you see on Facebook what the president has said?
Has come to tell this community?
No, nobody come. But we are reach out there and we ask and hear what is it about.
To show there's the front line, and then there is Immaterial. You all are the front line here.
Yeah.
And nobody's come here to say anything one way or the next.
You see what's going on here? What you come for say? If I set a soldier, well, here, this is gonna happen. What they gonna prepare? He just had the man on cutlass alone. While they're putting out this, the news show that Venezuela move off the troops from the border. Cause like it causing unease. Nobody ain't come. Huh? It's a surprise.
Certain about that? Nobody from...
Nobody ain't come. He saw a cause of the people coming in here and all around. Yes, sir. It's a surprise to he that nobody ain't come to show you follow he. They gonna come in you. You follow he. If you know the story. They might come in you or upon you. They come.
Has come to tell this community?
No, nobody come. But we are reach out there and we ask and hear what is it about.
To show there's the front line, and then there is Immaterial. You all are the front line here.
Yeah.
And nobody's come here to say anything one way or the next.
No.
Now bear in mind, while this man talking, there's a Venezuelan outpost. I show a video of a Venezuelan outpost not too far from there. Nothing ain't going on there. Nothing ain't going on this side, nothing ain't going on there. We going about with lives, we doing everything normal. We in tongue here, hustling with the diplomacy and all them thing there. ICJ, we going to all thing going on. He going, nobody ain't come. Well, you go, Sherrod. Skin your radar and ward off the Venezuelans. Divert the creek. Open up your creek. Put it in the head of the creek so when the Venezuelans come, they get diverted into your creek. Y'all come up with a plan. What kind of nobody can come for war.
Nobody didn't come.
Were you guys expecting somebody to come here?
Well, we expect somebody to come, yes, because now, like we say, we don't really know what happening or what going on, or what will be take place. So that's why if we could get like people from out of the way come for tell we, from away for come for tell we that what will happen.
Bear in mind, these two shows got direct lines to ministry. And Ministry of Army Affairs got a whole different operation. It's got whether you're PNC or PPP, there's a connection. They got the two-show council. They got the national two-show council. They got so much going on with these bodies and so much autonomy they got and all these things. He last. Nobody talk nothing. If you it's not no substance, they ain't see nobody. Well, let me hear. Me listen to this. Let me hear.
Know what's going on, or try for see what we could do. Right? Yeah. So
you said
what you could do is you could put your boat in Sherrod Creek. That's what you could do. How much horsepower is the engine? And you two could go and divert the creek. Yeah, divert and go in Sherrod Creek. You know Sherrod got a creek.
wanted to move when they started to hear what's happening, the tensions we have on our borders.
Yes.
Did anybody ever make real on that? Did anybody leave, or you know?
No, nobody didn't leave.
Nobody left. Right there. But he was say people run and go. Where they gonna go? Where they gonna left for they see nothing? It's people like Sherrod. Play leaders. A Stoke Fair. Nobody left. What they left him for? All they hear is the bullshit what people like Sherrod putting out there. Here, not me say.
To hear what's happening, the tensions we have on our borders.
Yes.
Did anybody ever...
Bear in mind these people up on the bar though. And they see not the hearing. Imagine they hear it from Georgetown. This happened, that happened. They dip on the bar door. He gone now. Must he try to get him out and say, people run away. But you're hearing. But it's 5 senses you got. You understand? It's 5 senses you have to see too. Them not see nothing yet.
Real on that? Did anybody leave or it's you know?
No, nobody didn't leave. Because after everybody did hearing about it and then they don't really fight up like for move.
You see what's going on? Bear in mind, is these my words. I decipher what these man said. There's the front line. You understand what's going on? That man got telling them for put fear in the man. Them
when they started to hear what's happening, the tension.
Yes, that's why if you could get like people from out of the way come forward tell me, from away for come forward tell me that what will happen. We will know what's going on or try for see what we could do. Right? Yeah. So
you said people wanted to move when they started to hear what's happening, the tensions we have on our borders.
Yes.
Did anybody ever make real on that? Did anybody leave or it's you know?
No, nobody didn't leave. Because after everybody did hearing about it and then they don't really fight up like for move. I just stay back again.
Tusha, I know you're a family man. As I said, we see lots of your kids, your family here with you. I know sometimes as a leader we gotta be brave for others and offer hope. But have you been personally faithful for your own family here?
Yes, because of the kind of saying just now that my children, me trying them value.
You see this? Yes, he's a leader, right? Imagine that he fearful. He accept that he fearful as the leader, by. What kind of leadership we got in this country, by? And next man instill fear in he. Yes, by. Imagine if I was a cockroach. Imagine how I would have reached here today. I would have reached at the top, the pinnacle of me life. If I be talking and thinking like them man is by. Them man is the leaders by. In Batero, I got tried there.
I value. So
yeah.
Me was afraid because Mr. Man, if they say it will happen, what will happen with their children? Right? And here we don't, like Mr. Man, we don't got much thing to think about. Right? We do a little farming and thing. Is that we do here? Yeah.
Has there been any unusual activity here concerning the Venezuelans? We heard about helicopter maybe landing,
yes.
More boats patrolling this area.
Yes, there was much boat out there. Right, we had like 8 boat. Right, they had a big lunch. I must say about like 7 beside that one small one. If you see men out there, I see over like 200 men out there.
200 Venezuela.
Bear in mind, in Batero is a community of 400 people. Venezuela is a country of 31 million people. And here's 200. That's that. You could find more people in a fucking club in Georgetown than the threat to he frightened. He's a community of 400. Here, 200. Oh, God. I could only imagine Sheriff studied. I should have been here. The amount of man, 200 man I could have get. He whole creek could have full up. They had a little lunch, could have gone straight up in the creek. They had a big one. He might even try for taking the one and all too. Not me say, buddy. Me just watch and decipher what me hear. Me not lie for nobody. He here lunch in creek and so, and man there. You understand? You want to know if it's a teenage girl. When she hear boys there out there, they want to go. Church, they don't want to go. Place a man there, they will go. I walk up and down scunt like they got stinging nettles. Sheridan in Batero. Man been in the creek, big lunch and little lunch there in the creek. You understand? Now me say, I just decipher what they say.
Much boat out there. Right? It has like 8 boat. Right? They had a big lunch. I must say about like.
Right here, but a big lunch. You can't let a big lunch in me little creek. You understand? This is fresh territory.
7 beside that one small one. If you see men out there, I see over like maybe 200 men out there.
200? This time? Yeah, I can't make up these things. Venezuela got 31 million people. 80,000 people in Guyana. 80,000 Venezuelans that in Guyana. 80,000. 31 million in Venezuela. In Batera is a community of 400 people. And Sharon get highly excited and turn on when he hear 200 man with 2 paratoon bed out there. The big one and the little paratoon. He try to figure out which one of them coming in my creek. Here is not me. Y'all listen again.
Right? And here we don't, like we say, man, we don't got much thing to think about. Right? We do a little farming and thing. Is that what we do here? Yeah.
Has there been any unusual activity here concerning the Venezuelans? We heard about helicopter maybe landing,
yes.
More boats patrolling this area.
Yes, there was much boat out there. Right? It has like 8 boat. Right? They had a big lunch. I must say about like.
This is in the Atlantic Ocean, by the way. The Venezuelans had people on the ground and all them things. No, I could only imagine how the Venezuelans is feeling when American aircraft carriers were out there and they're training in the river and all them things.
7 beside that one small one. If you see men out there, I see over like maybe 200 men out there.
200 Venezuelan.
Yeah.
200? He get highly excited when he hear, man. I telling you. Sharon get wet when he hear 200 man been there, him been in there. They could have been up and down in he creek. You understand?
Military.
Plenty.
And when you say out there to shower, it's like right there, because there's a little creek separating Guyana from Venezuela here at
Right.
Imatero.
And why was a.
When you say no, it's right here. Right here. This is where you gotta deal with. This is the kind of people, this is the kind of deceitful people you got to deal with. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, brother. Don't worry with that guy and just edify the people that the Venezuelan people has moved out from there. The news has circulated all the news this morning that the people has moved from there. It's only like about 18 or 20% remain there at the border. You gotta let the people them know that and don't worry with Sharon.
My brother, don't worry, we gotta deal with this. Because we want a crick in Batero name in Region 1 named Sherrod Creek.
Critic, but everybody move out already and let the Guyanese people know that.
My brother, here was the funny thing. Me not even interested if they stay there or what they do. We are in Guyana. We're a sovereign nation. Essequibo belongs to Guyana. We have to be fixated and concentrating on what we are doing.
That's correct, but...
What? No, but if you do not identify, here where the issue is. People not read. If you not identify how people are Mrs. Man is deliberately sitting down there and misleading a man. And you have to educate people as how leaders supposed to act. 2 of them proclaiming to be leaders that don't know what leadership means. They gotta guide, they gotta instill principles and guide people.
But they can't guide them. We gotta stop listening to these people, buddy.
I hear you, bro.
Because every time we step out from here, we reach out to this creek out here, we always see them, right? And if you see them and like, you don't know like, what will happen, like. So,
which means what? They're very armed? What?
Yeah, very armed. Every one of them is sheer armed. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Do they engage residents here? The soldiers, do they engage residents?
No. Well, this is why I'm saying that since I come there, that we still give them a helping hand because they run out of water.
Imagine the residents of Imbatero are fearful of men who they've been helping them and so. Listen. Here.
Engage residents?
No. Well, this is why I'm saying that since I come there, that we still give them a helping hand because they run out of water, and we had to bring water for them. Use the community boat and engine for bring water for them.
They insisted, or out of the goodness of Guyanese hospitality, you offered water to them?
Yes, that's what we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so afterward you get to know them and thing. Even if we had like 2 men from the community working with them. Yeah.
We have befriended and are friends with the Venezuelan military, heavily armed and so, and them frightened. And Sherrod now go up there for stoke fear in the people them. That yeah. Well then, I ain't hear about the helicopter here laugh. Here we ask you.
Yes.
Military.
Plenty.
And when you say out there to shop, men landing,
yes.
More boats patrolling.
Showing them value.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like value. So,
yeah.
Me was afraid because me say, man, if this will happen, what will happen with their children? Right? And here...
Yeah, listen to this man, you know. Then he go on to say he and the Venezuelan, the two of them man from the community walking with them and they help them with water and all that. We afraid about that? What would the Venezuelans have done to set him on a path of fear if the two of them not sit down there with the intention of stoking fear in people and misleading people?
We say, man, we don't got much thing to think about. Right? We do a little farming and thing. Is all that we do here. Yeah.
Has there been any unusual activity here concerning the Venezuelans? We heard about helicopter maybe landing, more boats patrolling this area.
Yes. Bear in mind, when the man don't tie, you need to have a boat. Me know where the helicopter can land. No helicopters land anywhere in Guyana. Venezuelan helicopters. When he went on to explain, not need about helicopter.
Much boat out there. Right? It has like a...
Here now, I think I had enough of these people. Now, you have to look at what leadership means. You have to look at who you're listening to. Sometimes when you don't listen to people, you get such a sinking, painful feeling. And just to give you an update before I forget, the girl was murdered at Unity. 2 days before she was found dead on Wednesday, 3 persons have since been arrested, including one businessman from close in the area who said to have found the body. And I received information from a young lady who 2 nights before, on Monday, someone attempted to rape her and hold a knife to her neck, a man named Jumbi, a junkie named Jumbi. The police are since have the information, are looking, I hope they find Jumbi. This is the girl who got murdered at Unity, and she 5-year-old kid, son was left upstairs alone. 3 people have since been arrested. And the police investigation continued. But I received information after I did my live video. And I received information that a young lady, a woman someone attempted to rape her whole night. She knew the individual. She made her this Monday night 4 corners away from this girl, where this girl was murdered on Tuesday night. So the police is following up all leads. So to be a leader, one has to possess certain qualities. to attribute. What are the attributes of being a leader? What are the qualities of being? There are many and varying. What I can tell you, none of them is fear. None of them. You don't find finicky. No. Right? For your morning motivation. To be a leader, you got to be strong. Right? Keep it real. Peace out.